Lost Tribe. We drew scenes from our trances on cave walls, signed with our handprints. We worshiped the flickering images all produced to relieve us of our money and reason. We thanked the Creator and the animals for their sacrifices on our behalf. We built factory slaughterhouses and raised our meat without any mercy or grace. We tried to orient ourselves in our small part of this vast cosmos. Our current set of one true God set us apart from the earth and its creatures. We painted ourselves with ochre and patterns derived from Mother Nature. We encased ourselves within steel and plastic SUV cocoons while spewing toxins. We lived in caves with our dogs and guarded the fires with our lives. We are caught in their artificial cycle of electronically induced consumption. We were small in number, often moving on, and the land restored itself behind us. We remained trapped in our own waste by the millions in squalid, unplanned cities. We carved the salmon on the cedar and tried to find our own spirit creature. Our holidays have been disinfected by religion and co-opted by marketeers. Many of us died hunting the woolly mammoth and the giant cave bear. Injured former would-be athletes lay broken on soft couches, loudly gaining weight. We clashed with other tribes and mated with their women. We killed to demonstrate the moral superiority of our own loving and merciful God. We knew the cycles of the moon and the march of the seasons. Many among us never even noticed the weather until we're forced to walk to our cars in the rain. In our potlatches, we strived for status by giving away as much as we could. We passed by the homeless every day with our windows up and damn their lazy poverty. We carved totem poles that told the spirit stories of our clans. They make millions on our co-opted allegiance to empty corporate sport franchises. We solemnly left Mother in the snow when she could walk no more. Grandma is drugged and abused by a variety of misfits in her warehouse nursing home. Each of us knew the history and all the legends of our ancestors and tribe. We dismissed that which happened over 10 years ago as irrelevant and stupid ancient history. Our innate wastefulness was safely diluted by the fact of our small numbers. Now we can despoil even the vast oceans and upset the very climate of the earth. We cataloged the plants for food, medicine, and healing for 100,000 years. We pick up cans from the shelves by their pictures since we can't quite read their labels. Life was hard, and we knew by example that we must all die quite young. We spend billions trying hopelessly to restore a youth we wasted so long ago. We cuddled up and dreamed away the long Ice Age nights in communal shelters. We are chronically tired from working by our unwavering mechanical clocks. Our individual survival depended upon the success of our little group. Men sit drinking alone in cheap, tiny rooms beneath dingy, naked light bulbs. Specialized knowledge was accumulated and passed down in the arts and crafts. Disposable workers are worked long hours at degrading, low-paid tasks to profit others. Everything we tossed aside was native to the landscape in any case. We spread our exotic toxins in far greater volumes than the earth can absorb. Leadership was recognized but assumed with humility and respect. Today's managers scale the corporate ladder by ass-kissing, sucking up, and kicking down. The deformed, weak, sick, and crippled quickly re-entered the spirit realm. We nurture the handicapped and rush to transform the human world in their image. We named the brilliant constellations and had stories about them all. Our lights have hidden the stars, and our creation myth is old and stale. Our sturdy clothing came from things that we hunted, gathered, and traded. Today we wear the identical products of massive, mindless, far-off slavery. As we wandered, we often grew wet, cold, tired, and very dirty. A few of us enjoy unlimited hot showers, but so many lack cleaning drink water and toilets. Our shamans were judged by the accuracy of their wisdom and knowledge. Advertising-controlled corporate media tells smarmy spin doctors exactly what to preach. We feasted on the sweetness of wild fruits and berries in their times. We gorged daily on sugar, salt, and chemical flavorings fried up in fatty industrial oils. We forded at known safe places, only when the water was not too high. We've channelized and sucked the diverted rivers dry after we removed their sheltering trees. Everyone knew the stories of each and every member of our bands. We live in a sea of strangers that toss us restlessly 24/7, just outside our locked doors. The legends we passed on required the imagination and memory of the listeners. Our entertainment is mindless, violent, sexual, and created just to sell us things. The smart and strong led the hunt and made the kills. Our generals plot from boardroom safety far away from the front lines. We marked the turning of the season with rites unique to our sacred places. Now time passes to the rhythm of artificial corporate retail holiday hype. We had no concept of owning any of the sacred lands we walked. Patriotic developers chop up vast particles of that heritage to sell us little pieces of implanted dreams. Each of us could detail his lineage going back many, many generations. We cannot find on maps the places where our supposed grandparents were born. Children grew strong and lives spent outside in the untouched and pristine surroundings. We raise our offspring indoors, drugged, chemically supplemented, and nurtured electronically.